It is Youth Intake Day again, and I'm running out of songs. Now I just need your help a bit. Give me inspiration in the comment section. Okay, so it's Christmas, and I don't have any more Christmas songs. I need your help to suggest me a few more for upcoming youth intakes. So the Christmas came with all the excitement as usual and with the same sort of amount of disappointment. A couple of really good players, but overall, a bit disappointing again. Here we go. So another youth intake, and I think they look very much alike, these. The two players that stand out, Albin Lorenzon at 5-star potential and Victor Johansson at 4.5-star potential, but still they are considering him the top prospect, which kind of shines a light on the fact that you should not believe these star ratings too much. Except for that, not too much to smile about, so I'm actually not going to show you all the players. I'm just going to show you the 3 or 4 players that I think are good enough to maybe join our first team in the future. I am keeping all of them, just like before. I would be foolish not to, because these are the guys we rely on going forward, since I'm not allowed to sign players. If we look at the first guy, it's Carlos Rosen, who is a central mid with that aggression and bravery combo that we've gotten so used to seeing in our players. Teamwork 15, tackling 15. But then what is he going to do once the ball lands at his feet? Hopefully just give it to someone who can actually play football. I think this guy would be better suited, say maybe in the Arctic Circle in Norway. But for us, he will need massive improvements if he's going to be good enough to play for us. Ekdal is a keeper, therefore I guess I want him to save balls or something. And if we look at Victor Johansson, who is touted to maybe be the biggest talent, but still has a 4.5-star potential, he looks very good. Aggression 16, determination 18. So he is good off the ball, but he also has a better starting point than the previous guy when it comes to actually doing stuff with the ball. Finishing 14, acceleration 12, pace 12. Needs to work on his first touch, which is 10. Decent technique, needs to work on his passing game, but this seems like one interesting striker type. And if we move on to the fourth guy, Alvin Lorenzon, who is the 5-star potential player, he is lacking physically, but if we just ignore that for a second and look at his mentals, he has aggression, bravery, and determination above 15. Decent leadership, high leadership for a 16-year-old, I should say, and a good work rate. Central midfielder that needs to work on the technical aspect of the game. Passing 7, first touch 9, off the ball 8. We will need to train him a lot, but if that potential is true, then I think that he can become a much better player. He is on the smaller side. He has a jumping reach of 1, so he will need to have the ball played at his feet, but that is also the way we want to play the game, so hopefully that will work for us. If we look at the entire youth intake group, they have an average DNA of 41.5, which makes this the second best youth intake, tied with another one. The first one is obviously the best one. And if we look at highest DNA, it's Victor Johansson with a DNA of 54. He has the highest skill of 52, which puts him at the tied 9th place overall totally. But he has the highest movement, 60, so he has the best movement ever. If we look at perception, that's vision and anticipation and decisions, then all of them lack. The best guys, Tung, Johansson, Rosen and Karlsson, they have a perception of 40, which puts them at the tied 20th place so far. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with our head of youth development, but we will need to pay close attention to this going forward so that this doesn't become an issue. Then maybe we will need to replace him as well. Character though, we have Dejan, who is a pretty poor football player, but at least has a high character, which is good, I guess. We will never get to use that because he cannot kick a ball, even if it landed at his feet, but still, decent character. If we go back and look at Victor Johansson, who is, by now it's clear, he is the best guy. Let's look at him again. So, what are his strengths? He is an aggressive guy with a great determination, determined personality, good physical attributes, lacks a bit of jumping reach, lacks a bit of strength, but okay natural fitness, good acceleration, agility and pace. He is good off the ball and can finish, which our attackers are usually struggling with. Composure 13 is good. Technique 13 lacks a bit of teamwork, a bit of vision, a bit of work rate, a bit of passing. We can work on all these things, but he has play traits as well, plays his shots and knocks ball past opponents. So this feels like an advanced forward, an attacking guy, maybe a poacher. So I'm excited about him because I think we will lose maybe one or two of our strikers going forward. So this feels like a good guy. That wraps up this look into our youth intake. A decent one, couple of gems, but overall, the overall standard is subpar. I don't want to be forced to use some of these guys because then we will be in trouble. Then we will not be competing for European spots. We will be fighting a relegation battle. So hopefully our youth intakes will get better as we move along, and hopefully the board will start accepting my demands of actually improving our facilities. We will see going forward, but now it's time to focus on what's happening in the league. If we move over to the actual league action, we've only played one game since the Oracle game, and that was against top competitors BK Häcken. We beat them 1-0, and we were even better than we were in the game against Oracle. Very even game, considering we were away. I'm very pleased with this, and we are playing our new tactic, which looks like this. I'm very satisfied with how we have looked so far, and today we are playing Dejan, who are 15th in the table, so we will get a good estimate of how good we are against an inferior team. Now we have played two teams who are maybe on paper slightly better than us, so we will see how we do today. So as you see, I'm trying to cram all these fancy roles in here. We are playing with a Carrilero roaming playmaker midfield pair, an Angange a little bit further up, and then we have a deep line forward, an attacking forward, and a trequartista. Let's see how this works out for us. The game is underway and we are heavy favourites to win this game. Let's see how it actually functions against a team where we are supposed to win possession and have the ball a lot of the time. First highlight, first proper one. Ekdal, that's the ball to Hallgren. Oh, 1-0 up after 40 seconds. Apparently, this is working quite well here as well. So 1-0 straight away. Bit of a longer ball there. We get the ball into the middle eventually, like I want, and then he just looks up, finds Hallgren, who beats his man, and we are 1-0 up. Perfect. I'm hoping that this trequartista role will put him in really good positions when we win the ball. I know that he won't contribute as much defensively, but hopefully other can fill in for him there. So they have the ball. Will this be anything for them, or will we win it and counter on them? Passing the ball around, chance for them, double chance, and they miss it. Okay. 5 minutes in, we've had 3 shots, 2 on target, and they had that double chance that really didn't amount into anything. I want to see us play again and see what it looks like. And I'm not allowed to do that because time just flies by. Absolutely nothing happens, but here they have the ball. They pass us, get the ball in. Oh my god, he's all alone. Where's our defense? 1-1. Absolutely sloppy defending from us. No, that's not what we want to see. Not at all. Our left back is nowhere to be seen, and then everyone panics, just leaves their players all alone, and they equalise 1-1. I just wanted us to lean over them and slowly crush them, but instead they have clawed back into this game. Hopefully we can show them who's boss. I put a lot of faith in this kind of crazy, kind of wonky tactic, but just me putting my faith in it does not mean that it will actually work. So here they come again. Okay, so they are 2-1 up. Uh-oh. So defense struggling, and now they've turned this one around on us. It's our left back again. Is it Wallenborg who just doesn't? Yeah, he doesn't do what I want him to. He doesn't defend. I'm not sure why you're not defending, but I want you to start now. So they turned this around. This is not what I wanted to happen. Maybe going completely wonky with the tactic wasn't exactly the best move. So here they come again. Could this be a counter for us? Boman sends it up to Hallgren, who just misunderstands him. But we still have the ball. No more to Hallgren. Hallgren finds Tete. Oh, pinball action. Okay, not brilliant in any way. I'm not happy about this. I'm going to give them 10-15 minutes in the second half before we start changing things around. Again, I like this line of play. Björkström gets the ball in, but no one's there. Okay, I like that. I like the way that looked. We moved forward and we switched between having the ball centrally and going out to the flank and then getting it back in. But in defense, we are absolutely atrocious. And there they go, 3-1 up, because it seems that we have completely forgotten how to defend. Ouch. Not good at all. Not good at all. Is it Wallenborg again? Or who is that? Almebek. Okay, yeah, he's slow. But why didn't he just kick him down there? So we are 3-1 behind against 15th placed Degerfors. Let's throw them forward, see if that solves anything. And here they come again. And it's very close that they go 4-1 up. We get the ball up though. Tete. Poor passing there. Poor passing indeed. But at least we win the ball back there. I think maybe that's the first time this game we've actually won a ball back. So bit of a wake-up call here. I was so confident that I had found something that was tactically good, but we are just hoofing the ball. I'm not sure why we are not using our central players, and here they come again. Over on Mabek and make it 4-1. Oh my god, this is really, really bad. I'm laughing so that I keep myself from crying. Okay, so the roaming playmaker, maybe that's the issue. Get back to the deep lying one, see if we can find him centrally. Let's just lower the tempo slightly to see if we can make anything else happen, because with a higher tempo we are just inclined to hoof the ball away at every given opportunity, which is not at all what I want to happen. So Wallenborg, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's drunk. Have they been drinking going into this game? Because this is nowhere near what I wanted. 1 minute into the game when we were 1-0 up, I sat here with a smug smile on my face just thinking that we were going to crush them, and after that we have been schooled, completely schooled by the 15th place Degerfors, and they are just completely running all over us. What is this? Ouch, they are tearing me a new one. And we are not even passing the ball around, we are just aimlessly sending it away when we get it, which is the complete opposite to what I want to happen. So will this be our highlight, or will they just win it and counter on us again? Bullman. And here they come again. Why are we just sending the ball away every time we get it? Bullman to Wallenborg. Tete, Ekdal. And now what? We need to get somewhere as well. Hallgren, Björkström, find someone centrally and then just shoot. We are just sending the ball away when we have it in our own half, and when we get to the final third, then we make things overly complicated. I would have liked it to be the other way around, that we take care of the ball when we have it in our own half, and that we are more distinct when we reach their goal. This is the complete opposite. But here comes Krebs, and he loses it. Not even little Krebs can do what we want him to do. So moving the ball around, Piconel and Larsson. This looks better. Now we are moving the ball around. Maybe moving to a DLP works better. Krebby. Tete. Okay, at least decent. I'm not getting too much out of this Enganche role either. Let's make him an attacking midfielder instead and see what that does for us. Oh, Eklund tries a long shot, but it's not good. So stats and XG wise, this has been a fairly even game, but they are beating us 4-1, and I think it's back to the drawing board. I absolutely think it's back to the drawing board for this one. So maybe it's a mentality thing, maybe it's a play role thing. I'm not completely sure what's the issue, but we were punished severely, and I think I need to apologize to the players for getting too experimental with a tactic. It worked in the 2 previous games, or sort of worked. We won, and now we were completely crushed instead. Hallgren had a good game as a trequartista. Boman was pretty awful as an Enganche, and Ekdal was very bad as a roaming playmaker. So I need to consider whether these roles are the right ones or not. So we are still top of the league, but we played 2 more games than IF Göteborg and 1 more game than Malmö, AIK and Häcken. I have a feeling that they are all going to be up there with us in a very tight race to the finish line this season. We are in it with another 4 teams, but we need to beat teams that are towards the bottom of the table, and we need to look a lot better tactically. Maybe I need to revert back to the tactic that I had before. I don't want to. I want us to be more distinct. I want us to dominate games, but this was apparently not the way to go. Back to the drawing board. Back putting on the thinking cap. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon again in 3, 4, 5 games time when things are really heating up.